everyone, it's Tammy Mastroberte with Elevated Existence, and in this video, I am going to share with you when is the best time to call on your higher help elevated team, and also how to do it. So what is higher help and when should we call on it? Higher help is basically a team of elevated resources available to you. That includes your angels, personal angels, and archangels, and all the other angels available to everyone, as well as your guides, your loved ones who have passed on the other side, and all those that I call your soul society. So part of your soul society is really just everybody on the other side, whether you know them or not, have ever met them in this life or another life or not. They're assigned to you and they're helping you. So your higher help team is available to you 24/7. We all have it. I like to view it as sort of this board of directors that I can consult with, call on. Sometimes you might call in somebody for a temporary stay. Sometimes you might have a permanent board member. It's really up to you and what you actually need help with at the time. So when do you call them in? When do you call them in for help? The first way that the first area that I do when I want to call them in for help is I start my day with it. So the first time you're going to do it is in the morning. Why do you want to call in higher help in the morning? Because you want help to make the day the best you can. You want things to go smoothly. You want things to flow. You want to not stress out about stuff. You want to not let worries sort of take over and mess up the rest of your day. You want the day to go as well as possible. So you start your day by calling them in. I like to do it sometimes before I even get out of bed. But you can do it at any point in your morning as part of your morning routine. All you have to do is say, I'm surrounding myself with light. I'm calling in my angels, my guides, my loved ones on the other side, and all those in my soul society to help me today. You can also call in specific help. So maybe you're trying to heal, you call in Archangel Raphael. Maybe you need help with something with your children and parenting, or you're a writer and you need help with writing, you call in Archangel Gabriel for both of those things. Maybe you just want there not to be traffic because you're running late for work and you want to get there on time. Whatever you might need help with, you can call in specifics, and then you just ask them, please, here are the things that I'm facing today. Allow everything to go smooth. Please keep me in a place of love and gratitude. Remind me that I am in charge of what I see in this world through my mind, and please help me have the best day ever. You can also call in elevated help or higher help for other people during that prayer. So the first thing is start your day with it. Prepare yourself before you even leave to have these reinforcements with you. The second time of day that I like to call, or the second time ever that I like to call in my higher help team, is sort of on an as-needed basis, right? So maybe you are facing a crisis, all of a sudden something unexpected came about, or the lawnmower won't start, right? I've had this happen before. Or you're just trying to figure out how to solve a particular problem. You know, before I even do these videos, I will call in higher help to make sure that I am giving everybody who might see this video what they need. So it's on an as-needed basis. I cannot tell you all of the different times that I have forgotten to do this. And then in the midst of a problem, I'll go, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Why am I not calling in help? I've done it so many times. And when I remember to do it, everything just suddenly works out. All of the sudden, things are going my way. All of the sudden, I have the solution to the problem. This happened a couple of years back. I was living in a townhouse with my now fiance, and we had the water boiler, the water heater, completely just started smelling of gasoline. We were freaking out. So somebody came and replaced the whole thing. We had to shut everything off. They replaced it. And then when they left, the heat wasn't working. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm freezing. It was literally, I think it was October or November. I'm like, now we have no heat. What's going on? Call my fiance. I said to him, I have no idea what happened. You know, the heat's not working. So he's like, check this, da, da, da. Went through a whole list. Nope, not working. I have no idea what they did. He's like, oh my gosh, now I'm going to have to come home and spend all night trying to figure this out. And I'm probably going to have to go get some kind of a part and, you know, what's going on. And it was just like, it was crazy. And I'm like, I can't believe that first one thing broke and then they fixed something and now something else broke. So I hang up with him and I say a prayer. He also says a prayer. Please, what am I not thinking of? What do we have to do to fix this? We're already thinking it's going to be this mass project, right? This huge thing. Probably about 20 minutes later, he calls me back and he says to me, did you check the circuit breaker? I'm like, no. So I went over and sure enough, I guess in whatever was happening, the electricity blew a circuit. And the circuit where the heat was on at the time just needed to be reset. I reset it, boop, the heat worked. Simple, easy fix, right? But when you're in the middle of that, you're not thinking clearly. So after he said the prayer and I said a prayer, about 20 minutes later, he's like, something just popped into my head. And I said to him, oh my gosh, I said a prayer. And he goes, oh my gosh, so did I. He's like, and after I said the prayer, the idea popped in my head. So sometimes it's just something that you're not thinking of. But I'll tell you something, your entire higher board of directors knows the answer to all your problems, can see what is coming down the pike for you, and can help you. All you have to do is ask. So the second thing is asking as needed, as a problem actually comes up. And the last piece of this, in terms of when can you call in higher help, I touched on in the beginning, but calling in higher help for other people. So sometimes we want to help someone, but we have no idea what to do to help them in their situation. Someone loses a loved one and we always think, oh my gosh, what can I do for this person? I don't know how to help. Or, you know, they call you with a diagnosis or whatever might be going on in a friend or a family member or any loved one's life. Sometimes we feel helpless. The best thing we can do for them is to call on their higher help team. So to sit and say a prayer and say, I'm calling in their angels, guides, loved ones who have passed on, all those in their soul society, only those of the highest vibration, to please be with them and explain the situation. Ask what they, you know, explain what they need help with and ask that their team helps them. They don't have to know you're doing it, but by you asking, you're activating their higher help for them. So that's the third way that I like to utilize my higher help team. Don't forget to do this in the morning as needed and calling it in for other people. It's available to us, you guys. There's so much in this physical world that is available to us that we don't even realize and we're not utilizing, and this higher help team is one of them. It's here to make your life more joyful. It's here to make your life flow easier, and we have to remember to call on them. So I hope this helps you. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel or leave a comment below. Maybe you've done this and you have an example that you'd like to share. I always love hearing from my students and those in my membership community who utilize this higher help and are amazed at the results. So leave a comment below for me there. Check out some of the other videos that I have, and I will see you next time.